Even though we live in a community where if you have a home, you're assumed to be a millionaire, the reality at the end of the day, that's not the case. We have many homeowners that have lived in our house 30, 40 years. They're retired on a fixed income. And all of a sudden, to make simple repairs even, is maybe the difference between, do I buy medicine or fix my roof? I'll buy the medicine, or I'll buy food or whatever. So the houses slowly go into decline. And you know, one day there's a mountain of work and no possibility of being able to repair it.
I've been retired 18 years, so in 18 years, cost of everything went up except my wages, except my retirement check. So I had a really hard time, you know, doing any improvements on my house, and I had a hard time paying my bills, so this was wonderful.
Our average Rebuilding Together homeowner has lived in their home for about 30 to 40 years. They are on average 70 to 75 years of age, have an annual income of about $16,000, and they just want to be able to stay in the home that they lived and invested all their life in and be able to stay in the neighborhood where they've raised their families.
I didn't think they were good. I mean, you know, I didn't expect to see all the people here, but it's nice. It's nice that they come and help me.
I'm one of those people that like painting, and I've been doing it for 25 years. So I'm actually one of those people that really love my job. I love to paint. It's nice because you can give everybody about a section this big, and they can be there all day doing just that section of the painting. So it all gets done really quick.
This is my first time helping with Rebuilding Together, and I think it's a great program. I mean, just because you own a home doesn't mean that you have the means to repair it, especially in the Silicon Valley. I know as someone who's young that buying a house around here is just impossible with the housing prices, so it's great that we can help out people who can't, you know, fix up their own homes and help improve neighborhoods.
I got a reverse mortgage, and so they wanted me to repair my bathroom. So I asked Rebuilding Together to repair my bathroom so it would pass for the loan.
Homes that we work on, we really want to make sure that it's a safe living environment, that tripping hazards are eliminated, curled linoleum is replaced, carpeting that maybe is wrinkled and old that could be a tripping hazard, especially for a lot of our homeowners that aren't using walkers and wheelchairs. Those are really safety concerns.
We've been doing this about 6 years now, and it's really been interesting to watch this. You know, we're all swinging hammers or building fences or painting on the weekends, and you've got the president doing it and the people in the mailroom and everybody in between. And it's really been interesting to me to watch not just the personal commitment of people doing this, but come Monday as an organization, they just work better together.
When I came that Saturday morning and seeing all the people, there was like 30 to 40 people just helping and cleaning out the house. You know, the backyard was just full of debris, and it just looked terrible. And yet they came and they just put it all together and they cleaned it up really, really great.
It becomes this kind of madhouse beehive of activity, and in the midst of that, people who are doing things that sound like this is going to be a horrible experience end up finding out it's a lot of fun.
8 short.
This type of project or this type of activity is great because we're basically team building with people that you work with all the time, and as opposed to working on a much bigger project where you're seeing a lot of people that you're never going to see again.
Hey, you guys, the sodas are right next to the stairs.
Food is a central part of what we do. We feel that happy, well-fed volunteers are what we want.
We got enough volunteers to squeeze through that first project or two, and now the evolution is that our employees come to us asking, you know, when is rebuilding day?
People at the end of the day, they're kind of tired, sometimes a little bit sore, but always people are smiling when they leave, and everybody feels that they've done a great job and really feels I think the reward of helping others.
And it's appealing to everyone. You can get, you know, the older people who work in the office and the younger people together and get them to do something, you know.
Versus going to karaoke.
Yeah, you aren't going to get some of the more senior people you work with to go out to karaoke night.
This costs the homeowner nothing. We don't charge anybody anything. So all the materials are either donated or supplied by people that just have a heart to serve the community.
They did a good job, and I'm very glad, because I never thought I'd see my house, like it was before. But you did a good job, all of you.
My heartfelt thanks. I don't know what to say. I'm just real grateful.
Once they see it and they say, wow, this is really cool, I learned some things, it was great, I spent time with family, I got to meet some of my coworkers, family and friends, that they'll spread the word, and then next year we'll get some more people.
Because without it, it would just be hard for them.
Their reaction is, to me, a small part of it. To me, the biggest reaction is the people who come in not knowing what they're getting into and leave just totally pumped.
You basically give your time, you give your experience. For the unskilled people, we find stuff for them to do. There's painting, there's cleanup, there's things like that. But then they also might get a chance to learn something working with the skilled help.
Thank you for everybody's participation. It doesn't happen because nobody does it. It happens because individuals, just everyday people come and work.